Hey guys, welcome to J Plays. I'm Iceman, and welcome to the latest devblog in my work on Nanatama, Chronicle of Dungeon Maker, or as I like to call it, Dungeon Maker 3 for the Sony PSP. And as per usual, we have another floor of content that has been finished for translation, as far as the items, conversations, and things that I was able to come across for the 17th floor of the dungeon. Okay, as per usual, let's jump into all the days that have been translated. Now, as part of the 17th floor, in my playthrough, I've now translated everything from day number 111 up to day number, or the start of day number 119. As per usual, I always translate the first morning conversations that unlock once you have begun work on the new floor, just to give you a head start. So if you do want to jump into it, you can. It's just that, you'll be running into a lot of Japanese text after that first day. Okay, so let's jump onto day 111. As per usual, I'll run you through all the days and everything that's been translated for each and every one of them. Okay. So starting out with day number 111. Now, if you remember, that was the final day on the previous video as well, but I wanted to go through the end of the day to translate everything. Anyway, so in day 111, new items that were translated: burning hair fur. Now I should have that on me. Let's see, because that was through the dimension door one. Let's go. Where's items? I'm burning hair fur. Oops, that's rope materials. It's probably like bh.fr or something like that. Oh, there we are. Burning hair fur. And that was it for the dungeon. No new conversations in the afternoon. There was new monster research on the burning hair. I think that was one of the rare exceptions why that one wasn't in the dungeon, like the monster file. If I remember correctly, if not, there's gonna be one monster that comes along that isn't in there. I think it's that one, but we'll see. I can't remember if they have those down as beasts or insects or something. Yes, so that was I've translated the actual text in the game, but this was the only exception I've actually come across in the whole game so far, where whilst it does count as a monster being found and researched, but there's no actual corresponding research file for it. That is in the game itself. In the hex code, I've translated it, but you just can't see it. But it does count towards your total for beasts. And that was it for day number 111. For day number 112, one conversation with Frederick and one with Sophia, because there was a new quest, Mandragora Leaf, that unlocked on this one. So the quest for Mandragora Leaf and the conversations related to it are all translated. Mandragora Leaf, which by the way is a very easy quest to get done. Let's find it. That is this one. Again, space limitations, so I was highly limited in what I could do. The top half was fine, but the additional info unlocked by Sophia, that stuff slightly went over. If only I'd had like about 3 letters spare, I could have put the word sun one line down. It would have looked a lot better. But anyway, so that's translated. In the dungeon, the only new thing that was translated, one item, which was the crescent axe. That is this one. Actually, a very nice weapon stats-wise. I personally didn't use it because I like using a one-handed longsword, but it's translated, so if you want to use it, you find it, it's translated. Then on returning back in the evening, one conversation with Frederick was translated. I got a funny feeling that might have been for completion of Mandragora Leaf, because that was super duper easy to get done. For day number 113, no new conversations in the morning. In the dungeon, quite a few things that were translated. Okay, the first item was Devil Sap, and this was another one that was... I translated the entry for it, but there's no actual code in the game to show for it. Everything else, though, was. So the next was Earth Key. I'll have to show you in a little bit in the ruins where that unlocks. I have to try and remember where that is. So what was it? Earth Key? That's over here, I think. Yep, Earth Key. Then Earth Magic Stone. That's that one, Earth Magic Stone. Gaia Buster was the next one. I can't remember what that was. This one might take me a couple of minutes to find. I think it's an axe. Is it an axe? No. Like I said, this might take me a minute or two to find. So it's like Gaia Buster. There we go, Gaia Buster. Very common weapon type in Japanese games, the Buster. I remember Final Fantasy VII and the Buster Sword and all that stuff. Those are like huge, humongous swords. Mandragora Leaf, here we go. So, that was when I got the Mandragora Leaf. Okay, so Mandragora Leaf was the next one. So this item is super duper easy to find. As soon as you basically have a little bit done on the dungeon, the Mandragora should start showing up and this item should drop very fast. I now get these all the time whenever I visit the 17th floor. There we go, Mandragora Leaf. Manticore Meat was the next one. Probably like mantic.m or something. Yep, Manticore Meat. And Spiderweb was the next one. I think that was from Dimension Door. I think. I could be wrong. Spiderweb. Probably in this one. That is this one, Spiderweb. On returning from the dungeon, one conversation with Elena, one with Frederick, and one with the professor were translated. And then there was a monster research done on an absolute stack of monsters. So this one, let's go back into the monster file. So first is Big Eye. Or what category is that one under? I can't remember. This one might take a minute or two to find. So this is a Dimension Door monster, if I remember correctly. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, that's right. It's a big spider, I think. Ooh. Okay, I'll translate this one. That's Water Snake, by the way. I'll translate that after this video. There we go, Big Eye. Oh, that one's not in the Dimension Door. That's just a new monster that appears in the ruins. Druid is the next one. That one is in the Mystery Dungeon. So, Druid... That was one case where the letters actually fit. For once, they fit. Holy Element is the next one. This is you have a side quest for this. So if you get a side quest where Elena mentions about some kind of holy light from a chapel, this is what it corresponds to, which is this one here. That is the holy element, or holy elemental. But in the game, like in the actual hex code, it's referred as holy element, so I don't change the names of the monsters. I go, if there is text already in there telling me what what they're calling it, then I just go by what they're calling it. It's not for me to decide what things are called. Anyway, Mandragora is the next one. That's the one you get the Mandragora leaf from. That is this one. So Mandra is Mandragora. If you've played the previous games, this enemy should be very familiar. It lets out this big screech when it gets killed, and if you're anywhere near it when it goes off, it attacks with like psychic energy, I think. Manticore is the next one. That's definitely Beast. That's a new enemy in this game. There was Manticores in the other games, but they didn't look like this, if I remember right. I do remember I remember Manticores, or maybe I'm thinking of something else, like a Hellhound or something. Actually, I think I'm thinking of Hellhounds. So yeah, this is a new enemy specific to Nanatama. And Stone Golem, which is in the area where we use the Earth Key. That is here, I think. What was it? It'd be Stone Gorem. Not Golem, but Gorem. That is not that one. That is this one. I'll show you that in a little bit. That's all the monsters that were researched. New ones I encountered. New items. Earth Dragon Shield. So Earth Shield. Earth Dragon Shield, I mean. Oh, that one, I probably don't have it on me. That is from here. It's a new thing that you can get done over in the shop. So Earth Dragon. Maybe not. Unless it's on the next page. Oh, there it is. This one, Earth Dragon Shield. New meals that I've got. It's not nighttime, so I can't show you. But two new meal types: Magical Cake and Manticore Stew. You get the recipes for those, so you can make those. Manticore Stew is probably the best of them. If you're looking to get strength and solidarity up, then that's a good one for that. And that was day number 113. We are speeding through the days. Day number 114 was next. No new conversations in the morning. And the only item that was found in the dungeon that was new was Kobold Robe. So, Kobold Robe. Where are you? There you go, Kobold Robe. And then there was no new conversations in the evening. On to day number 115. No new conversations in the morning. In the dungeon, there was a stack of new stuff that I found. The first of which is the composite bow. That one drops from Thief Witches. So it'll be a comp bow. There we go, composite bow. Tiger Axe is the next one. That is this one. Valkyrie Spear. That one. Wind Hat. Wind Hat, that drops from the Druid, I think. Wind Robe was the next one, also drops from the Druid. Wind Robe. And Wind Wand. Where's wands? Wind Wand. And that was it for day number 115. Day number 116, no new conversations in the morning. 3 new items were encountered in the dungeon. The first of which was Holy Crystal. Now that one drops from the Holy Element. So what is that? Holy Crystal. There you go, Holy Crystal. Manticore Fur was the next one. There you go, Manticore Fur. And Sylph Bow, this one, next one's a good one. Once I got this one, this became my new weapon. I think I got that on me right now. That is... this one, Sylph Bow. Very nice stats for a bow. 50 attack rating. So that's pretty good. And other than that, one other new item of the Holy Rod, that's in the blacksmiths. That is this one, Holy Rod. It's okay. I mean, I didn't get it. I mean, you need the materials to get it, but, you know, it's not too bad. If you want to do, like, a mage kind of character. Okay. Then in the morning, so that was it for day number 116. For day 117, no new conversations in the morning. 3 new items in the dungeon. So back to the gear file again. So, Claymore. This one's pretty good. I think, if I remember correctly, I switched over to using this weapon. So, Claymore, where art thou? Claymore. This one, so it had to be due to space limitations, that's Claymore. Very nice stats on it. 48 attack rating for you know. For that, Silver Bracelet was the next one. Where's bracelets? Silver Bracelet and Wave Bracelet was the other one. So the Wave Bracelet you find in the ruins of the 18th floor. So Wave Bracelet, that's this one. The main thing to it, I don't have it, I couldn't fit it in the letters there, but apparently it adds a wave attribute when you attack. Apparently. Okay, then on to day number 118. Not very much at all for this one. Oh, I got the same item twice in there. Give me a sec. Just fixing this up. And actually it was down on day number 118 that I got the Wave Bracelet. But that was the only thing that was found on day number 118. And then we take you into day number 119, which is where we are now. On this one, a conversation with Vivi firstly was translated, which gives you a new quest for Water Snake Skin. So Water Snake Skin is the newest quest. It's a level 18 quest. So that's this one. I've translated both the standard quest text and the additional info that unlocks from Sophia. Speaking of which, the conversation with Sophia about quest hints, that's also been translated. Okay? So that's the main changes that have happened. As usual, I'll take you through the new stuff. Okay, so going into the dungeon, I have to try and remember where the Earth key takes you to. Here's the new Sylph Bow, by the way. And here's the Claymore. Very nice weapons, both of them. Here's the big eye, the new enemy type that unlocks in the ruins. If I remember correctly, the Earth Key that you get, if I remember right, it's all the way at the top that it unlocks. It's up on the top left, if I remember correctly. Up this way. And by the way, we're getting to a point in the game where nearly all of the areas are unlocked. Just about. There's still about, including level 18, there's at least about 7 floors left in the game, I think. Going by the game files and what I'm seeing, it seems like it goes up to level 25. So if that's the case, we've got still 7 floors to go. Is it here? Yep, there's the stone golems. As you can see, these guys go down very easy. Just as long as you're got some orb characters on them, you should be good. And there we go. See? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So you gain access to this one chest here. That's what that gets you access to. Nothing else, unfortunately. So we've still got, as of this point in time, only 2 areas that need keys that I can't get into yet. I'll take you through to those ones quickly just to show you what's remaining and how much left is, of the ruins that we haven't been to yet, because it's becoming a very small amount of space where that'll be. So there's a door here that needs a snake, some kind of snake key. There's a door here that needs the dark key. As you see, dark door is shut, and it should be like snake key, or is it sun door? Sun door, sorry, not snake door. So that's it. I mean, we've been to everywhere else by this stage in the ruins, so there's very little in the way of new content. And so if you look, I mean, there's only that area around those doors there that's left. Other than that, we're all done. Not much in the way of content left in the game. I don't think I'll have this game fully done by Christmas, but at the rate we're going, I should have at least another floor done before Christmas, so I'll have about maybe 18 floors done. I'm pretty happy with that, like, for 1 year of progress. Very happy indeed, especially for a first-time project, like me who's never done translation work before. Anyways, so let's show you what the 17th floor is all about. I'll show you a little bit of the 18th. There's not very much to show for 18. There's very little in the way of new areas. There's no lift to take you up to the ruins, so it's just you get access to one area that gives you the wave bracelet, and that's it. So in the 17th, there's not a lot of new enemies. The Mandragora is the main one. We're on 17? Yep, we're on 17. Oh, actually, I'll show you something too. If we can get it to show up, that is. Unlikely. I'll see if I can get the Manticore to appear. So to get the Manticore, you need to place forests on the 13th floor in a moon type area. So you need to have like fountains and things around that produce the moon element. We'll see if we can get one to show up. Sometimes they appear. Not always, just every now and then. They're a good source of meat, so if you're looking to get strength and solidarity up, they are the one to take on. Oh wait, there we go, we got lucky. And now they're not super hard. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself. Normally I can beat these pretty easy by myself. Don't need my orb characters or anything. Just about got him. There we go. And he drops a Manticore for. And there's that music from Dungeon Maker 2. Always really liked that in that game, and I still like it now. It's like the one music track that came over from Dungeon Maker 2. It goes to show they must have started on this game directly straight after Dungeon Maker 2 finished. Anyway, so that was the Manticore. So back to level 17. So on this one, it probably doesn't really matter what floor type you put. I personally went for forest type floors. Really, it's up to you. We'll see if we can get some of the new, well, the one new enemy type to appear. Everything else is stuff that has appeared previously. Or at least it has as of me testing the floor out. Floor rating up to 61. Cool. So if you get this level fully decked out, you should be up in the 60s somewhere with your dungeon rating. In this level you start placing this type of room, which is the chapel. If you've played the previous games, the chapel room should be very familiar to you. That's been in every game since the first one. Now I'm only going to talk about the new enemies that appear, so if any existing ones that were in there previously, I won't talk about those ones. Okay, here's the Mandragora. If you played the other games, should be very familiar. As you see, it releases a psychic scream when it dies. If you happen to stand near it, I'll do this on purpose. You lose some health, as you see. Nothing like too bad though. By this point in the game, you should be very high level in like stats and equipment and stuff, so and this floor you need to place a lot of holy kind of rooms. That's the only way you're going to get all the different types of things to appear. By the way, the only type of enemy that I haven't been able to get to appear so far that you do get told about with this floor is the heal tree. So heal trees, apparently you get them from fruit tree rooms that are near a holy room. So I've placed heaps of fruit tree rooms, but I haven't got any to appear yet. But you never know, maybe in this video we'll get to see one. We'll see. There's only one other enemy type that's new in this one, that's the Holy Element. If one of those does appear, most likely it'll be in the chapel rooms. Or at least that's how it's been for me so far. Yet to see any holy elements yet. Oh, there we go. I jinxed it. Okay. Not too hard, these ones. Just make sure you keep it busy with an orb character or something, and then you should be alright. At this point in time, your orb characters should be doing very nice damage to it. Depending on which one you use, of course. As you can see, very easy to take down. As long as you're pretty highly, you know, skilled up and stuff. If your stats are decent, like my strength is currently, what is it, 150? So with something like that, you should be fine. As you can see, the vast majority of enemies on this one are ones you already encountered 50 million times before, but there are new ones here and there. Tends to vary, you know, level by level. Some have heaps of new ones, some give you only a couple. So this is one of the ones where it's only a couple of new ones. Still got me from that. Okay, so that was the 117th floor. Alright, now to show you what the 18th is about. Not very much to show on this one, since there's very little in the way of ruins in it. Who knows, maybe we'll see a new enemy, because I haven't been here since I built this first starting bit, but... This level you have to make it a water type one, or at least some areas of it. every level I like to place one kitchen, one bedroom, and one bar. That's just like a tradition of mine from the earlier games. Okay, so if you delve into the ruins on the 18th, here's what you can look forward to. There's very little in the way of items. Most of them are just ruined, ruined ruins. Try saying that 10 times. Anyway, in here you get the wave bracelet. I think there's one other chest. Yeah, so if you go in here, you get fine leather. And then another caved-in room. Okay, so that is all the new content translated for Nanatama Chronicle of Dungeon Maker, or as I like to call it, Dungeon Maker 3. And thus, so now I just need to translate that extra monster that I forgot to do, the water snake. Once that's translated, I'll upload the latest demo, which will include all content up till the end of the 17th floor and the beginning of the 18th translated. As per usual, the next video will be once the 18th floor is translated. Give me about 2-3 weeks, then I'll probably be about done, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next devblog. Alright guys, have a good one.